Well, speaking of that, speaking about Strawberry Delight, which is an excellent ice cream place. Mm-hmm. We all agree.
Oh boy!
My daughter was here 2 days ago, and she buys shit for the house. She bought. I wanted to talk about that.
Oh yeah.
She bought a.
Speaking of ice cream.
Yeah. Well, she bought two things. Well, she bought three things. She bought a lot of things, and then she gives me the bill, right? But some of the things are cool. Like she bought a painting.
Yeah,
I showed you guys that.
It was
a new
nice.
painting for over the stove.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
And she bought the scents, the smell things, and she got it was a strawberry cream.
Ooh.
And as soon as I walked out to go piss, it smelled like strawberry cream. I am so fucking hungry now. I hate that she did it. It is the worst.
Yeah.
It smells so good, but it makes me so fucking hungry.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was at a Dollar General yesterday on the way home from work. I'm standing in line with my stuff, and in front of me, there was this real big guy, and not looking rough, like in a bad way, but like just getting off work and kind of dirty, and
Yeah.
and he's standing there with his stuff, and I forget how we started talking, but he said something to me, and he was holding two sets of candles, and he goes, "This candle smells so good. Smell it." Like this big guy.
Yeah. Like, yes, sir.
Like I imagine he was a mechanic, but I don't know that.
Yeah.
But he's like, "Here, it smells candle." I smelled it. I forget what it smelled like.
You smell it?
Yeah.
Listen, I would almost be curious what would happen if you didn't smell it.
Why does this shit not happen to me?
No,
thank you.
No, I can't smell. COVID 2024.
It did smell good. And he's like, "There's nothing better than open the windows, get a nice cool breeze, put on some music, and light up some good candles."
Dude, that guy smoked weed. You know he did. Listen, he's one of us.
He's part of the club. Part of the club.
I was like, "Yeah, brother."
Yeah, man. No. I feel it. I can smell that candle burning right now. That's it. But so the item that that I want to talk about that my daughter bought was from Dollar General. Mm-hmm. I think it was Dollar General. She doesn't have to say, but it's an hourglass made out of glass.
Oh yeah.
And it's filled with soapy water. And I'm telling you, like, look, I sponsor up all the time. And when you sponsor up and you turn that bitch up, and it makes like a glorp glorp sound. And it makes bubbles. It's water, but it's like soapy water.
Right. So
it just makes bubbles. It is so fucking relaxing and nice. I can sit there and turn that fucking thing 5 times a night. I love it. For $5 is the best $5 you ever spent.
Best Buy.
You need to go to either Dollar General or one of those dollar stores.
Oh, maybe the Dollar Tree.
Maybe
I
one
love
of
that
those.
place.
Wait, it's like $5. You look for a hourglass. You won't regret it. You won't regret it.
Nope.
You know what? I think we should, going back to Mad Mike real quick.
Oh yeah.
And the idea that when you go back in time, you end up in a different place on Earth. Mm-hmm. I feel like we need to clip that and send that to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, that would be interesting to see.
I feel like he probably hasn't thought of that.
Well,
you know what? That's interesting.
And I'd love to get his take.
I'm pretty certain I watched a interview with him, deGrasse Tyson, about how time travelers never talk about how the Earth is moving through space at a ridiculous speed.
Damn.
Shit!
Yes,
we were just talking about that.
Our galaxy is actually flying through the rest of the universe.
Oh, yeah.
So you wouldn't end up on Earth.
No, hang on. So, guys, listen. We're overthinking time travel.
Okay.
We're overthinking it.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you think about time travel, right?
Yeah.
I'm just throwing this out there now.
Sure.
Because I want to... If we can only go forward in time, you're going forward to the point that you're going to be at that time. Mm-hmm. Not that you're in a different place in the universe or a different part in the country. You would go to the point that you would have been, or would. So the problem comes when you go past. If you went back in time, the problem comes if you go past the time that you were alive.
Oh.
Or if you go forward in time,
Then
past
what
the time
happens?
that you died.
Yeah.
So that's an issue. We don't
So
need to
you're
talk
saying
about
time
it.
travel is more like you're on a track, like a train track.
Yeah.
Like you can go back and forth.
You can back and forth.
You're not getting off.
Yeah,
that
you're
track.
not getting off the track. You're live here or you're live here. I feel like that's how it would work. So I don't think you could time travel past the point of your life.
What if you say someone how they died was they got robbed and murdered in an alleyway? Like, could you go to right before your death and stop the attacker? Like, could you?
Yeah. So if you got to the point that you're going to die,
So then that would change the track.
It would change.
It would change the track, but you're still on your
You're
track.
still on the track.
Yeah. So even though the track's different now,
Right.
you're still riding the
still
rails,
on.
baby. Because you have to have a place to land. Is what I think, right?
I don't know.
Like, I don't think. Listen,
I don't think there are rules.
Well,
yet.
there's no rules, but I'm gonna make them up right now. And I don't give a fuck because this is our show, right?
Right. Yeah.
But if you time travel, you can only time travel till the point you were born, or the point that you were dead. You can't time travel past the
That's
living
disappointing.
point. You know, it's disappointing, but
I already saw that shit.
This is reality. Hey guys, this is reality.
Yeah. Wake up. It's reality.
Wake up a little bit. Yeah. This is how it is.
Sorry you're disappointed.
You know,
We've
I don't make the rules.
We've covered a couple different time travelers already, and I have a couple more in the shoot. You know, and all of them are different. You know, so who are you gonna believe?
Well, I think that what I said makes the most sense, right?
I believe Darren.
Yeah, right? Because, like, how do you travel past the point that you're dead?
I don't know.
The Avengers did it.
It can't happen.
Yeah.
See, unfortunately. So if you do time travel and you can't, but if you did, only go back in time, even though you can't go back in time, you can only go forward in time. Because if you go back in time, you can relive the life and make some different tracks. But you still be on track. But if you went forward in life, you're just losing life.
So following those rules, time travel doesn't exist or can't happen until the first person time travels. It's like from the point the first person time travels, it's impossible to get before that.
That was Mike's point.
Right.
He's saying it's based on the individual's.
Right. So what I'm saying is the first person ever.
Yeah.
There's no
There's
way
nowhere you can go back
before that
whatsoever.
So
Well, that makes sense to me.
Right. So like no one can go back and stop Hitler.
Well, hang on.
Ah.
I think you could go back as a child, as long as you were before birth. So if you invented time travel and you were 21, let's say you could go back 20 years.
Right.
And start that over again. So from the time of time travel, however old you are, the farthest you could go back would be the time that you were born.
What if you go back and give it to somebody else so they can go back, and then they take it and go back?
All right. Holy fuck. You just blew my mind. All right. Slow down.
I got sober.
Okay. I am not. So we need to calm down and talk about that. Holy shit. So you're right. If you taught every person how to do it, but you'd have to have the
keep it in your family.
No.
Just
you'd have to have
generational.
Technology. And the technology wouldn't exist at a certain point.
What if you
there's
take
no power
take
at
parts with you?
Actually, right? I mean,
depends on how the time machine works. What's it run on?
No, that's true. I guess if you worked on gas.
If you could go back in time with a big enough generator and all the equipment at the same time.
Sure. Well, Well, that one guy we talked about, he drove a fucking truck.
Yeah, but that guy wasn't Mad Mike, I don't think.
No, he wasn't Mad Mike.
The Philadelphia experiment, wasn't that a whole ship?
So, yes, it was a whole ship, and one of the technologies they used was electromagnetically spinning the... So it's possible that came from that story.
Listen, it's a theory, guys. I don't want to get hung up on a theory.
No. We don't have all the...
I don't have all the evidence. I don't have all the information. Neil deGrasse Tyson, I didn't call him personally to talk about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how do we even
But he
judge on this?
he has a lot of Neil deGrasse Tyson, those guys, so smart and fucking funny. Yeah. And they talk about it fairly frequently, you know. It's really quite fascinating.
Listen,
But
I still would be interested to call in or be on the show.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for prosperity.
He's probably number 2 behind Mad Mike.
Yeah, Mad Mike, he'd be a strong 2 or 3. Hey, listen, I mean, we've talked about a lot of people.
Wait. What about Miracle Mike the Chicken?
Yeah.
I don't remember about that.
That's because we're going to talk about it.
Oh! Spoiler! Holy shit, dude.
There we
Fucking
go.
Mikes.
All right.
Miracle Mike the Chicken.
All right, I'm excited about that now. Listen, anything about chickens. Let's talk about it.
1945.
Wait, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. He would, listen, let's go on the record.
On the record.
He would not tell me what this topic was.
Right.
Not at all. Because, holy
Miracle
shit,
Mike the
this is
Chicken.
amazing. And I was like, how can I not tell a Mike story? Just a short one. It's just short.
All right.
So, 1945, Mike hatches in Colorado. I'm not...
It's a chicken.
It's a chicken.
All right.
It's a chicken.
All right.
So, that was in April. September 10th, 1945, the farmer, Lloyd Olson, decides it's time to eat Mike.
Okay.
Oh,
Listen,
so, as you do.
Mike's a good chicken.
He's a good chicken.
They didn't have steroids back then.
No, he was
they
clean.
They couldn't make him really big.
No.
Yeah.
Yep,
But he's
no
still tasty.
GMO.
I'm sure he's fine.
I bet he was
Listen.
delicious.
Wings are great.
Eventually, because when Farmer Olson swung the axe, he misjudged it. He missed the jugular vein and left most of the brainstem intact. So what that means is all of the chicken's functionality is still intact. Give me that fucking first picture.
That's the picture?
Miracle. They started calling it Miracle Mike because it was living.
So, even though his head was half chopped off.
Though its head. And
It's hard
that's
to
its
see.
owner right there.
Huh. So it's still alive.
So September through October, the Olsons cared for Mike. They fed him milk, water, and soft food using an eyedropper. I think that's the next picture.
Wait, they were going to kill this fucking chicken to eat it, and then they only chopped off the part of
It
his
continued
face?
to living.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we'll just feed it. And love it,
I guess it's alive then.
Yeah, I'm not hungry for chicken anymore.
You want to just kill it?
Listen,
Well,
KFC one
it's
of
walking
those.
around, so like doing chicken stuff. So
oh shit! Like it doesn't even have a beak or
it's
eyes.
There's no head.
Hang on. You need to stop. You need to stop right now. I feel like this is a hate crime. Listen, we didn't do anything to this chicken.
This was
We
1940.
did, yeah.
Guys, listen.
This
You
was
know
a long time ago.
You know what this reminds me of? Fucking Metallica 1.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
the eyes are gone, the beak's gone, the
Right.
fucking ears are
Just-
gone, like everything's
And
gone.
enough of the brainstem was left for it
Oh,
to survive.
It is fucked up. They shouldn't have let it live. I don't know.
So in October, so scientists at
Fucked
the
up.
University of Utah confirmed that enough of Mike's brainstem remains in control of vital functions. So in October 22nd, 1945, Life magazine did an article about it, launched him into stardom.
This is fucked up.
So from 1945 to 1946, Mike became a sideshow attraction touring the U.S.
Listen, how fucked up is this? I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
like,
Yeah,
listen, I don't care if it's a chicken or a fucking human.
It's
To lose all your senses,
yeah.
that's so fucked up. Am I right?
Maybe the next picture.
Oh
Maybe
my
it's
God,
not as
I don't
gross
know.
as this one. There he is. Just milling around the
Yes,
Fine.
he's fine.
He's fine. He's fine. I didn't realize
He's
that
okay.
was fun.
Yeah, look,
Look
he's
at the real
having
chicken
fun.
there. Yeah, it's a chicken having fun.
He's
That's
living his
fine.
best chicken life, right? He
Gosh.
appears in Time magazine,
fucked
Life
up.
magazine, numerous news articles. People, this is great. People paid 25 cents per viewing, which is about $4 in 2026 money.
Wow.
So
Wow,
to see him.
$4.
Did you pay $4?
He got hundreds of spectators
I
a
would
day.
listen. I would pay $4 to be able to kill it. I feel like this is torture, right?
Right.
I feel like it's fucked up.
So-
I don't know. Why do I feel like that?
It's definitely messed up.
It's fucked up, right?
1946 to 1947, he continues to tour. returning periodically to the farm.
I guess it can move, right? You can't see.
He gains weight like a normal chicken.
Well, because they keep feeding with a fucking tube.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know, man.
So,
it's kind of fucked up.
In March 17th, 1947, Mike passed away in a motel room in Phoenix, Arizona. The cause of death, choking on...
They found a bunch of blow in his room.
Yeah. There was blow. There was hookers. It was a fucking mess.
It was a scene.
Dude, this chicken got around, man.
My understanding, he choked on a corn kernel.
Oh, he's trying to swallow a hole. What a little bitch.
He lived 18 months without his head.
That's
Wow.
so
He's in the
fucked
Guinness
up.
Book of World Records.
Well, you know what else is in the Guinness Book of World Records? Your fucked up stories. Holy shit, Gordon. That is a fucked up one.
He lived 18
That
months.
is insane.
That's crazy.
It's absolutely insane.
I saw another Mike story I had to tell
Yeah.
you, and Nick knew it was a chicken.
Holy
that's all I
shit.
knew.
He didn't know it was...
That's fucked up. That was a great story.
I thought it was going to be like a talking chicken or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You know what?
that's where I would go.
That would have been a better story.
Yeah, well,
Can you find a talking chicken story, please?
Next week, please.
Yeah, next week I want a talking chicken story. I don't care. You got 3 days.
That's in 3 days. I got a story that you're gonna fucking love to hate.
All right. Now, hey, spoiler, if you're listening to the bonus episode, we are doing next episode early. We're doing it on Monday.
It's true.
It'll be released the same.
It'll be the same
Schedule,
time,
yeah.
but we have to record it early.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You guys don't pay us anything.
We still have to do our jobs.
We still have to do our jobs.
Yeah.
If you paid us, then,
Right.
Working for a living, man. What a drag.
it's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is.
We want to talk about Daredevil real quick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How long is the bonus episode already?
Only 17 minutes.
It feels like it's been 4 hours.
Well, the main episode was over an hour and a half.
No shit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys.
It was long.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
We know what we're doing. So
It's students' entertainment.
Well,
That's an hour and a half of
yeah.
entertainment.
talk about it.
Let's go.
All right, episode 4, Daredevil, season 2 of Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah.
I have not watched it.
Oh no, you're missing out. dude.
Again, I have
missed
not
out.
watched any of it.
This episode was fantastic.
It was.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was beautiful to watch. It was beautifully acted.
Out of season 1 and 2, I think this one's towards the top for
Yeah.
me.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a good,
Wow.
great episode.
I'm going to have to watch this.
Yeah, dude. You're missing out.
Yeah.
A lot of bullseye.
A lot of
It
bullseye.
was a great bullseye.
It
episode.
was.
Other people were in the episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
but
just focused a lot on
they
bullseye.
definitely were. Were they testing the waters whether he could handle his own show?
Maybe.
Maybe. Because he's
I
fast.
would watch it.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
I would watch it.
I don't know the actor.
I forget who the actor is.
He's fucking.
Is he charismatic? I mean, do you enjoy
he's-
watching
I
him?
thought he was very good in this
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
He played it just right because
Which way is he?
he's still not a hero,
No.
but he's not exactly a villain
Nah.
in this episode. So
He's, yeah.
yeah. Well, it opens up with Bullseye, his morning routine. He's in his apartment talking to his neighbor, acting very pleasant,
Very
and happy.
pleasant.
And
Yep. He misses so and so, and
Yeah.
you're my boy, and just they have a great relationship.
He
Yeah.
goes to a diner.
Oh, yeah.
He sits down. He's talking to the lady. He orders a milkshake, and then he places a call. He says, "I just saw Frank Castle walk into the diner on whatever street," and the lady's like, "The Punisher? You sure?" "Oh yeah, it was him."
Oh, yeah.
He goes, "Oh shit, he has a gun," and hangs up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then he goes back to drinking his
Drinking
milkshake.
his milkshake,
just hanging
No
out.
shit.
Yep.
And then it was really well done because in the background you slowly hear sirens start to approach.
Oh yeah.
No
That's
kidding.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just enjoying his milkshake.
These anti-vigilante task force guys show up with guns, come into the diner,
Fuck yeah.
and he's just sitting there. And he picked up a toothpick.
Right,
he has a
right.
toothpick, and the guy, they're telling everybody to put their hands up.
Oh yeah, those police guys were just
Yeah.
meaner than fuck to everybody.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
just
okay.
clearly really setting up. You don't like these people. They're not
Right.
good people.
He's sitting at the counter, and the one guy comes up, "Hey, put your hands up!" And he turns and he has a straw, and he shoots a toothpick into the guy's eye.
Oh no shit!
And then all
against the cop.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There are all the knives and forks on the diner.
Yeah.
He just starts picking them up, just throwing stuff
Going
all
no
over the place.
shit.
It was like one of their hallway fight scenes, and he was using fucking silverware.
He was
throwing
killing all the
everything.
cops that he called.
Yeah. Yep.
Why?
Because he could.
Because he wants to take down Kingpin.
Yeah.
No
And
shit.
he's taking out Kingpin's
Yeah.
foot soldiers.
This is his army, basically.
He fucking set itself up.
Wait,
Yeah.
was Frank Castle there?
No. It was him.
Oh, see, the whole time I thought he was there.
No, it was just bait to
No
bait to
shit.
call the cops in. Yeah.
Badass.
And then he
Okay, I had to
killed them
watch
all.
this.
Oh,
I had to watch it.
yeah.
It was a great
Holy
fight scene.
Oh,
shit.
wow.
And just little things like at one point he dives behind the counter and the lady that made the milkshakes laying there, and he goes by and he goes, "Great milkshake, by the way." And then keeps going.
Keep going.
No shit. All right, that's cool.
Karen, so they rescued all the guys out of the prison, and she's recording testimonials from these prisoners.
Right. One of them was the first mate from that ship that blew
Yeah,
up.
well,
so
he eventually shows up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was in the cage.
No. So, Daredevil tries to recruit the swordsman because he's there.
Oh, that's right.
So they rescued him.
Oh.
And basically, he says, "I'm too old for this."
He did. He did.
But he's like, "Here's my number. If you need anything, call me."
Yeah.
And he leaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's charming as fuck, that
I
dude.
love that character.
Wow.
Angela, the white tiger,
Right.
the girl.
The young girl.
Yeah, young girl.
Yeah.
Tells Karen she wants to help. Karen's, saying, "No, it's too dangerous." And she keeps going. And then eventually she looks over at Daredevil and he goes, Yeah. And so
Let's
she's
fucking
going to help him out.
Can I be honest about
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Like, so at this point
Yeah.
in the show, what happens if I'm so fucked up? I don't know what you're saying.
Well, it doesn't really matter because you're going to watch it anyway.
That's right. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, good. Guys,
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to matter.
I've been rooting for the female white tiger.
She's awesome,
She's
too.
my
Oh,
favorite.
God,
She's a
actually,
badass.
I don't remember her from the comics.
I wasn't familiar with
It
her.
was really recently the most popular, the most common of her is in the one Spider-Man cartoon here. It was huge popular. Spider-Man was a member of S.H.I.E.L.D. and he was training with him and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking amazing series.
I'm
And
assuming
she was
it has the same. The woman has the same kind of powers as the Black Panther. Kind of like
It seems pretty similar,
Yeah.
right?
little bit of strength, a little
She
bit of
has
jaws,
a
claws.
fight like a motherfucker.
Yeah. So
Perfect
Yeah.
for these team ups.
Right.
Yeah.
Daredevil pulls her over, and I like that. I told you this earlier. I love that it seems like they're giving Daredevil more time to interact with people.
Yeah.
Because in the comics, they're always staying around in their costumes, talking
Always.
to people.
Yeah.
I feel like in these shows, they don't really do that. Like,
Agreed.
He goes out and fights as Daredevil, but then...
That's it.
Yeah, but that's it.
The Daredevil's a character
Right.
in this.
Yes.
Which is really neat.
Yeah, I love it. He asks Angela, do you understand the responsibility of that amulet and those powers?
Yeah.
She said she does. And he asks her if she's ready, and she says, "Were you?" And it's like,
that's fair.
That's a good
Listen,
point.
That's fair.
And then Christophe, the first mate, shows up.
Oh, right,
So he was the first mate from the ship that brought in the illegal weapons,
Right.
and that Fisk blew up.
Yeah.
And they've been looking for him to use him against Fisk.
Right.
Okay.
And Fisk is looking to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the day of Kingpin's boxing match.
Oh, right.
Fisk sends Vanessa to meet up with the governor. She asks him if he's sending her away to protect her, and he says, yeah. He says, this is a public boxing match. It's
Yeah.
way too dangerous.
Right.
Just go
'Cause
talk
people
to
have been
them.
trying to kill him all over the fucking place.
Yeah. Christophe, the first mate, tells Daredevil and Karen about the Northern Star, confirms that they're carrying all these weapons. Matt asks if he has anything that can tie it to Fisk, and he says no. He said all we ever heard about was the Kingpin.
Right. Everything was signed. The
Okay.
Kingpin.
Everything was Kingpin. Yeah. Fisk didn't have his name on anything.
Right.
Daredevil and Karen talk about the boxing match, and they realize it's probably a trap for Bullseye.
Right.
So they think Kingpin's having this public boxing match because he knows Bullseye's going to try to kill him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but how would you? make sure he protected himself? I mean, Bullseye is like the fucking best.
Well,
That's
so
a good question.
This whole time up to this point, I'm picturing the mayor in New York, right? They got this massive setup in Madison or
That's
something.
what I thought too. Yeah,
But it was set up at a local gym. That gym was related to either Poindexter or Murdoch.
Matt's dad boxed at this gym.
Okay.
So at first, I think Matt thought, "Oh, he's trying to lure me in.
Yeah.
He used my dad's boxing gym, and
Right.
it's a trap." But then they think, "Well, no, it could also be a trap for Bullseye,
Right.
because we know Bullseye tried to kill him once already."
Right.
Yeah, but he's not going to fit twice. I mean, that's the whole thing about Bullseye. He doesn't miss his target.
Yeah.
So why would you invite somebody who wouldn't miss you
Right.
while you're on the fucking arena?
Unless he's confident enough that he has enough guys there that they'll catch him.
You know, during the training up to... Are we in the ring yet? No. Okay. So during the Kingpin's rap, his trainer went to put the mouthpiece in, and he said, "I don't need that. He won't lay a glove on me." You know, he's pretty fucking confident.
Yeah,
Well, but unpopular opinion,
Yeah.
I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
I love him.
I don't like him as an actor. I don't.
love him as an actor.
Yeah. I know that's unpopular.
Sure.
Like I know everybody loves this guy.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Men in Black, the alien in Men in Black.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm only talking about the Daredevil show because I don't know him in anything.
Oh, you just don't like him as Kingpin.
As Kingpin. I feel like they could have picked a different actor. I don't know why.
I think
At
he's great.
At first, I did too. But you know, when
I
I
just
understood
don't love
why
him.
he talked that way, the actor is trying to convey all of those, childhood traumas and everything in the pain in his voice, and that's what he's doing. And
I don't love it.
when I learned that, it changed the character for me, and I get it.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
I could pick somebody else. I don't know why. But anyway.
And there are shots in this episode specifically where I thought they nailed Kingpin, like the size, and some of these scenes he looked huge.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he was at the boxing ring and he had a sleeveless shirt on and he was fucking jacked.
Yeah, he looked
you know,
jacked.
and it looked legit, right?
Yeah.
It didn't look like, oh, they got a muscle suit on, or
'Cause I don't think that actor is in that good of shape.
I don't believe so.
I mean, he's an older guy, I think now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did something.
But it looks good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came off as a legitimate physical threat.
Huh.
So Fisk finds out that the prisoners escaped.
Oh, right.
Obviously frustrated. And
Yep.
he's talking to Beck, kind of his right-hand man.
Yeah.
And they're interrupted by Mr. Charles, Matthew Lillard's character.
Oh, my God.
Who I love.
Listen, I love that guy. I don't care what he's in.
This character's awesome.
Wow.
He plays D&D.
Yeah.
He's,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
He's such a good actor. I love him. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what he's in.
I went back and watched a bunch of his scenes from Scream.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, was that a long time ago. He was so young. He was like a
Yeah.
fucking teenager, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's one of my favorite actors, and he plays this character. And he's under your fucking skin, dude. He lives there.
Love that dude.
They're discussing the escaping prisoners, and then he shows up out of nowhere and he basically is like, you know what, I'm wondering, why are all these weapons still in New York City? Because we don't know who he works for.
No.
But obviously someone pretty big and pretty powerful.
Right. He's talking shit at the Kingpin.
Oh, really?
He is talking down to Kingpin this
Okay.
season. Yeah, see, Kingpin said something about my city, and he goes, my city, that's rich. And it pisses Kingpin
Oh,
off.
yeah.
He's like, don't talk down to me. And they go back and forth.
Yeah.
And,
But this character, Kingpin, will fucking kill you even if you don't do something to him.
Yeah.
And this guy just fucking
he doesn't care.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
fucking great character.
What character is it, though?
Mr. Charles,
Mr. Charles,
is all
that's
that
all
we
we know.
know.
So
He's a superhero? Of some sort?
I don't know.
I don't know. I could see him just being some
Broker
government
of some
type.
sort.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
He's wondering why the smuggled weapons are stuck in New York.
What if he works for Agent 13? She's that thing now in Mandapore.
Mandapore.
Man.
What's that?
It's that city. She's a bad guy. She's the blonde agent, Shield agent that kissed Captain America.
Oh, Carter?
Yeah,
Sharon?
yeah,
Oh.
What about her?
You think he works for her?
yeah. Because she's Did you not watch the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV series?
Yeah. I don't remember much of it.
Oh.
Why? What happened in
Well,
that?
she ended up being the big bad at the very end.
Oh, really?
Running an evil empire.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Like a gun runner
that's
and shit. Yeah. Maybe he's tied to that. I'm sorry.
Maybe. No, it's all right.
Yeah.
Fisk tells Mr. Charles they can't move the weapons because Daredevil knows where they're at now.
Right.
So if they try to move them, Daredevil's going to grab them. Mr. Charles insults Fisk.
Yeah.
2 armed guards walk into the room.
Oh, right. Yeah, they were there for Mr. Charles.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
They
To
come
give
in
him
with
back
guns,
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says something about neither of us would walk into this room without a way to get out. And Fisk's like, yeah, you're right. And his guy pulls out a pistol and shoots the 2 guys like that.
Like that.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And then
Such a good scene, man.
Kingpin tells him the shipment will be delivered on time and to be patient. and walks
And then
out.
leaves.
Okay.
He's got to
But it
go
was
to the boxing match.
Such a good scene because you can tell Fisk just wants to kill this guy.
Oh my god, they conveyed it so well. He's just
Dude,
fucking.
that guy plays a good douche. Like,
Yeah.
he plays a good guy that you want to fuck up.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I want him on my team.
I saw an interview with I forgot how you say his last name, Vincent,
Yeah, I don't know how
who
to.
plays Kingpin.
Yeah.
And he said that he played the character so well. He said he actually dreaded doing scenes with him just because he annoyed him so much.
Really, because he did such a good job.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So cool. There's Did you watch any of the backstage, the podcast
No.
with the Daredevil crew?
Not yet.
It's fascinating.
Oh, yeah?
The behind the scenes stories they tell about each other, and
no kidding.
yeah,
That's cool.
and it's shit like that. You know, it really makes it. They're so passionate about the characters, and
Yeah.
it's so refreshing to see somebody give a shit.
Yeah, it is. Vanessa meets the governor of New York and kind of talks her down because the governor does not like Fisk.
Yeah,
And-
she didn't like how he governs.
Yeah, and how he's taking so much control.
Yeah.
She ends up liking Vanessa. And the governor says she doesn't want to back Fisk, but she will back the mayor and Mrs. Fisk.
Right.
So and Vanessa basically kind of says, I can keep him in control. He's doing good things. You know,
Yeah.
and kind of talks
Yeah.
the governor down.
I got this.
Yeah.
Because the governor pointed out that Vanessa's the one that built this fucking empire that he's running.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I was just thinking? In the next bonus episode, maybe we should talk about what happened in D&D the last time we played and what's going to happen this time we play.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the time travel bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It pulls into the Mad Mike. Do you want to pull that up? I'm just saying. Like, guys, we can talk about it next time.
Yeah. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, we can get back to this.
Well, yeah, we'll get back to that, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
It's a different episode.
You know.
The other episode, don't let me forget about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jesus.
Matt disguised himself in the police uniform, in the AVTF uniform.
Yeah. He looks like the cops now.
Okay.
And he goes into the diner that's under investigation now where Bullseye killed everyone.
Yeah.
Bullseye had used this coin to kill someone.
Yeah.
And Matt finds it, and it's a coin from his old church.
Right.
Oh, no shit?
So he
How would you know that?
because he's seen these coins at the church,
Oh,
the church he grew up
Okay.
Right.
in as a boy. He goes to church, talks to a guy there,
Right.
and he at first the guy's like, I can't tell you about any of my people,
Nah.
and Matt can tell he's lying because he said he's like, I have no idea who had this coin.
Who would have had it in their possession?
And Matt
right.
convinces him to talk, and he says that there's a guy that's been coming in that lives nearby, and
Right.
he said because Bullseye told him he can hear the church bells from his apartment, and so
Okay.
And he watches him unlock the church or something from his window or something.
right, so he knows his apartment's close to
He's
the
like
church.
right fucking there.
Okay.
Yeah. So Matt, of course, listens and hears Bullseye in a building nearby
Okay.
and finds him. Bullseye goes into his apartment, and of course, Daredevil's there now. They fight, and Bullseye's trying to tell him, like, no, I'm on your side, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm doing good. I'm just like you, right?
Yeah, he ends up, his old lady neighbor hears a commotion, comes over, and Bullseye grabs her and holds a gun to her head just to stop the
Just
fight.
to stop the fight.
And he tells Matt he's trying to do one good deed for what he did to Foggy.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he tries to tell him that he was forced to kill Foggy, but Matt doesn't hear any of it.
Right.
He basically tells him, "Shut up! You don't
Right.
talk about
Don't
Foggy."
talk. Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, what's the one good thing you're gonna do?" And Bullseye says, "I'm gonna do what you can. I'm gonna kill Fisk."
Yep.
And then he ends up. They fight a little more, but he escapes. So Bullseye gets away.
Well, that's awesome, though.
Oh yeah, Bullseye's fucking going.
Yes, but Matt still doesn't want to kill Bullseye.
No, not at all.
No, but he can't be mad if he kills Fisk.
Yes, he is.
He
Because
is.
he says, "I won't let you make him a martyr. We need to keep him
Yeah,
alive."
fuck him. Fuck him. Right?
Yeah,
Well,
what
that's
I
the
think.
great debate between Punisher and
Indeed.
Daredevil.
Yeah,
It
fuck
is.
him. Let's just kill the guy.
That's where my heart's at.
Yeah, I'm with him.
I kind of like that Matt sticks to his morals.
No, that's totally dope.
Christofi, the guy from the ship, the
Yeah.
first mate from the ship, he records a video, explains everything,
Right.
reveals that Kingpin is Fisk.
Documents.
Yeah, gives the lowdown on everything going
Right.
on. And Karen wants to get him to these U.S. Marshals who
Oh,
are
right.
going to take him and protect him.
People that
Okay.
couldn't possibly be on Fisk's payroll.
Right.
Right,
Right.
okay.
Fisk preparing for his boxing match. Buck, his right-hand guy, gets a call and says, he doesn't want to leave, but Fisk says, "No, go. We can't have any loose ends," and he leaves.
Right.
Fisk starts the boxing match, just pummeling this
Oh,
guy.
just
No,
beating
just
the fuck out.
Beating the
Oh.
crap out of him.
Oh, okay.
And
Was he a famous boxer? He's fighting?
I think he was supposed to be.
He was supposed to be. He
Okay.
was a some kind of professional
legend,
boxer,
maybe,
maybe.
or-
Yeah, it said he was like 32-2 or something. So a good boxer.
He was supposedly a good boxer.
But one thing I thought was funny is they say their height and weight.
Right.
And this guy, I forget the heights, but
Right.
I think he was 235.
Yes.
And then Fisk comes out in this corner, 335 pounds. I'm like, what kind of fight is that? But I guess in their world, he's just a mayor.
He's just a mayor. He
Yeah,
shouldn't
he's
be
not-
able to fight a professional
Yeah.
boxer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he beats the crap out of him. You can tell he's kind of raging out and just
Oh,
laying into this
yeah.
guy. In fact, the crowd kind of quiets down. And they're like, what
He's
the
beating
fuck?
him so fucking bad, and he's the
That
mayor,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
The city loves him,
Yeah.
and
Well, some people in the city.
well, yeah, but he's like destroying.
Yeah.
this-
And then Vanessa shows up to the fight.
Right.
And he kind of snaps out of it and slows down.
just like, well, okay.
I think the guy gets one hit on him.
we got one.
And then Fisk just knocks
Just-
him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ends that shit.
I don't find those fight scenes believable with that guy. I don't know why it is, but that actor I don't believe him.
I was wondering how it would be.
Sure.
But I thought it was well done. I bought it.
I thought they conveyed the hits. They felt like hits. It felt like there were
Even when
there's
they
weight to it.
they
Yeah.
hit gloves at the start
Right.
of the fight. I mean, he hits him with his gloves, and it's like boom, like
You
Oh,
you can
kind
tell
of
there's power.
felt that.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, I'll give it a shot.
You got to watch it, dude.
I will.
I'm telling you, they conveyed it really
Yeah,
well.
All right.
And at the same time, the U.S. Marshals show up to get Christofi.
Right.
And then boom, 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 they're all dead, and Fisk guy shows up and he
Yeah.
kills them all.
Fuck.
Okay.
So they're,
He's a good fucking. He's like he's awesome.
I'm wondering if he's has super abilities
It has to.
You know,
because he shoots real fast.
right.
I don't know.
In this episode, they kind of hinted that Bullseye he gets his abilities because he might be a mutant.
Oh.
There are some little drops that might be a possibility.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
So Vanessa joins Fisk in the ring. He won. He has
Yeah.
the belt.
Cheering.
And then people start getting hit with knives.
Yeah.
And Bullseye shows up and just starts killing all these guards.
Killing
No
all the
kidding.
I
fucking
mean,
guards.
just, it's so easy. He's just grabbing knives and boom, 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 boom.
He's in his uniform suit, man.
Oh, and the suit looked awesome.
He
Really?
looked
It
great.
looks so good.
The placement of that gun is unpractical. Impractical? Impractical.
He has a gun right on his chest. I
Right,
told Axel
yes, right
earlier.
here.
It's funny because I don't think he ever uses it.
Never seen
No
it.
kidding.
It doesn't move.
He has a gun there, but he's always grabbing forks
and knives. Yeah, you know.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
But it looks cool.
It looks cool as fuck.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
So Fisk obviously freaking out, yelling to get Vanessa out of there.
Right. Because that is the center of his world.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh, for sure. Bullseye eyes up Vanessa, and he finds it's like a glass ornament in the shape of New York City.
Right. The individual
Like skyscrapers.
skyscrapers were
And
glass.
He throws it at Vanessa.
Yeah.
Vanessa had a gun,
Right.
shoots at him and clips him.
Yeah.
But the thing's flying at her, and Fisk hits it out of the air with his belt.
Oh,
and
This
smashes the whole
championship
thing.
belt. Yeah.
No shit.
Fisk grabs someone's gun, walks up because Bullseye was hit with a bullet.
Right.
So I think he's standing there anyway.
Yeah.
But Fisk is about to put a bullet in him.
Right.
And then Daredevil's baton thing flies out of nowhere, hits Fisk.
Yeah.
He swings in, grabs Bullseye, and pulls him out of there and saves him.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, it was badass.
All right.
It was fucking
Damn.
cool as fuck.
Which at that point I thought, okay, now Daredevil has saved Kingpin from Bullseye, and now Bullseye from Kingpin.
Yeah, that's insane.
People fucking owe this bitch.
Yeah. That motherfucker has some debts coming.
They get out of the building and take off, and Kingpin looks over, and Vanessa looks at him and turns her head, and there's a piece of glass sticking into her head.
Oh, no shit.
And she falls down and just starts bleeding out
out.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Is she gonna die?
That's the end of the episode.
That's what they implied. I don't know.
We'll see.
If she died, that would be the end.
That was a lot of fucking blood.
Problems. I hope she doesn't die, actually.
I don't know.
I kind of want to see what happens to Kingpin
But
if he loses her.
We got the Punisher trailer for that special event Punisher thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, shit's coming. Something's happening. And,
Something's going to go down.
And he's not the mayor in fucking Spider-Man in June. Something's happening.
But
I'm
I
fucking
kind of
on
want to
board.
see him go nuts, and
Yeah.
because without her, he would just be untethered.
And
Yeah.
you're right. But I don't
Rage
think
monster.
they can kill that character. I
Kingpin.
yeah.